I mean, isn't that all what we want in life? Anyways, guys, welcome back to the most amazing gaming channel in the world. Today we're going to be going over the Season 3 Osiris build. Yeah, if you haven't followed already, go follow the Twitch and Twitter down below, as there's going to be a pretty big announcement here coming out soon. But to get this started, the first thing you're going to want to upgrade is going to be your 1. The reason why I go with the 1 first instead of the 2 is it has 60 damage, and it will actually do more damage per second because it's got a 5-second cooldown with a cost of 30 compared to a 10-second cooldown with the cost of 50. This does 80, this does 120. So it's not that bad. This next one I would grab, it would be your 2, and then go, I'm off here, back into your 1, and then hit your 3. Upgrade the ult. It was really difficult. It really depended who I was going up against. It really was kind of situational on how I upgraded, because his ult is good. It does scale 320. Like I said, it was really situational. If I was losing lane, I'd upgrade the other things first before going in, because he does kind of have, as you guys can see, not too much, and it's got a pretty good AoE, but if they know it's coming, which some good players should know, they'll be able to kind of avoid it, which means that you missed out on the damage and the healing reduction. But to finish this off, I do like going into the 1 first, and then I go into the 2 at this point. I don't hold on to it. Upgrade the ult, then go back into the 1, and then I finish off the 2. Now, some of you guys are like, why the hell are you doing your 2 or your 1 first? Because your 2 does a lot more damage. Yes, that is true, but with this, you're going to be able to use this a lot more, and it really helps with the clear. It's super, super helpful, and I'll show you guys why here in a minute when we start actually building items. So to actually start going through with this, the items that you're going to want to grab, Death's Toll is going to be almost no matter what you're going to want this, because it really does help with his, with Osiris. But for the most part, you're going to want to go Warriors to Breastplate, and then I do go Frostbound. Depending on how the match is going, if I'm taking, the thing I don't like here is you don't have any magical protection. So most of the time I will come back and grab Height of the Urshan there. If you are going up against someone that you're really taking a lot of magic damage for some reason, go ahead and grab Bulwark instead of Hide. But for the most part, I was using this build here. Then I get Concise on board, and then Stonecut Sword. This works really, really well. And now looking at the abilities here, it slows them for 3 seconds. You have a cooldown of 4 seconds. With Frostbound, it's going to continuously... I fucked up, guys. Don't get Frostbound. I forgot to change the build here. It's Hastened is what you grab. Hastened is going to be able to help you out. Increases your attack speed. So basically you hit with your 1 and you can just go to town. As soon as they start getting slowed, you can hit them with your 1, hit them with the 2 again, and use your 3 to keep them stunned. And it works incredibly well, his kit here for you. The thing that I like about his 1 is it never increases in the mana. So you're actually able to throw it every 3 seconds, do some pretty good goddamn damage, and not have it take that's 70. Yes, it does more damage, but your 1 does really good too for only the cost of 30 mana compared to 70. So to start going through here, I'll show you the damage on Ra here. You can ult in, hit that, and you really do shred people. I was able to 2v1 an Amir and Loki. I ended up barely losing to the Loki, but that's because he came into the fight and I had about 40% health. Out of this, I only had about 1,400, I think. So I guess not that much, but when you're taking on a Loki and an Amir with only 14 health, kind of sucks because you don't really have any lifesteal there. But definitely not bad. As you can see, you can just kind of go to town here. You have Hastened, and it works really, really well. So if you guys did like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. And then just for a couple tips here for you guys, because, to work on his passive here, when you're in, as soon as you have all 3 items, or 3 abilities there, when you're in the tower, go ahead and use all 3 of those. It gives you 3 immediate stacks, and by the time you get back into lane, you're probably going to be fine. If you don't know what his passive is, basically after using 8 abilities, you get no basic attack damage. It's basically better than Hastened, and you just get to run around, and it's successful basics. So you can sit there, and it's kind of acts as Kabrakens. There we go. Kabrakan's ability there too. So hopefully you guys do like it. Hopefully it does show and the tips do help. So until the next time, guys, have yourself a fucking amazing life.